Like, that's crazy. Okay. Oh my God. Hey guys. Oh my God. Guess where I am? I'm not in my normal area. I'm not in LA. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in my hometown. I'm visiting, and I figured I would film this video. It's been a video that I've had in mind since I've lived here because this is probably the only area where I've really experienced this, so please don't judge me. I'm literally just trying a social experiment. This whole video could be nonsense, it could be stupid, I could be proved wrong, but that's the whole point of it, and I just want to document it. That's my disclaimer. So by the title, you guys will see, and by watching me, you will see that I have blue hair. I don't have normal hair. Normal hair would be blonde hair, brown hair, red hair, black hair, like normal colored hair. This is fashion colored hair. Fashion colored hair includes like pink, purple, blue, green, orange, yellow, red, not normal colors. So, as we all know, this type of hair is not easy to upkeep, and for those of you guys that do have colored hair, it probably is a big reflection of your personality. I personally don't feel the prettiest with this hair. I just feel very me with this hair, and I feel like it really, it's a part of me, and I love it. I definitely feel like, you know, there's reasons why everybody has fashion colored hair. My hair just kind of explains me. But anyways, I wanted to do this social experiment. I just moved to LA this past year, and moving to LA, I noticed that there's a lot of people like me. I noticed that fashion colored hair is very mainstream in LA. A lot of people have fun colored hair, and I'm one in a million with fun colored hair, and it's great because I don't get stares. I feel like a normal person walking around. We all compliment each other when we see each other, like, hey, hair bestie, you got pink hair, love the hair. Every time I just see a worker or a person in public, anyone with fun colored hair, it's like almost like a thing we do. Like, we always compliment each other because we're low-key complimenting ourselves. We're like, nice hair, like your hair. So it's a thing. It's like fun colored hair etiquette. I don't even know. But here in Pennsylvania, they either just don't like me as a person and it's not about my hair, but I doubt this many people know who I am in my area, and I really think it's my hair. That's what my gut's telling me, and that's why I'm doing this video. But okay. So in this area, I'm from a conservative part of the US. I'm in Pennsylvania, and there are a lot of middle-aged people or families or workers that just, you know, they just look at me like, they give me an extra look and they act a different way towards me, and when I'm in LA that doesn't happen. So I'm trying to figure this out. So I'm gonna start with testing my hair and go out in public with normal hair. So I have this normal wig, it's real human hair. I can style it. I got it at the wig shop in LA. It is one of like my favorite normal colored hairs. If I was to ever have normal hair, I love this color so much. It's actually pretty close to Gabby's. It's like a Lindsay Lohan red. I do have a blonde wig, but I just feel like that just would look bad on me and kind of fake on me, but I feel like this is the most realistic one I have. I basically want to go around in public with my blue hair and try to catch on camera how I get treated here. It's just, you know, it goes from extra looks to passive aggressive comments to families staring at me. One time I passed a family at a buffet and I swear I heard one of the parents say, never dye your hair that color to their kids. Guys actually like come up to me and make comments about my hair. It's a huge conversation starter. So if a guy like wants to come talk to me, they'll always talk about my hair or like compliment my hair. That's pretty much what happens with my blue hair. But I have a feeling going around with this auburn hair, I will just completely get not as much attention. But at the same time, there's times where I just want to blend in, and dang, you can't do that with blue hair. So I have a feeling that I won't get, you know, those male conversations. I also feel like families and adults and workers won't give me those extra stares and make those passive aggressive comments. But I also feel like I won't be getting those, like, you know, occasional compliments from girls my age. I want to show you guys like the attention I get with my hair like this, and the no attention I'll get with my hair like this. I don't know. This video could be totally pointless, but I'm gonna try it. And if I get anything on camera, I'll be like so excited and proud to be like, see, I told you. But if nothing happens, I feel like I'll just be like, oh, I guess it's in my head. I guess it's just my anxiety thinking everybody's staring at me. Okay, so I guess it's time to put on the wig. Gotta take out my extensions. I also forgot to mention that I know that a lot of you guys are gonna comment like, no duh, having blue hair, you're gonna get attention. But believe it or not, it's becoming more and more mainstream. My experience in LA is very different than my experience here. And I kinda just wanna prove a point and show that just because someone expresses themselves with colored hair doesn't mean that they should be treated different. I do recognize how conservative it is where I grew up. Being someone that grew up in a conservative area and moved to an area that's so accepting in LA, it's definitely interesting. I feel like hair color is just one of the million things I've experienced that is completely different. But you know, home will always be home, and I'm not trying to make my hometown look bad. I love where I grew up. I just genuinely want to catch on camera the two different things I experience because it's a thing, or it could be in my head. You know, this is a social experiment. I feel like I keep saying that. Okay, to make this look more realistic, I'm gonna pin back my hair like this because I feel like when it's like this, it's too poofy and it looks like a wig. So I'm gonna do half up, half down. I love this hair color so much. Who knows, maybe I'm gonna go back to normal hair. I don't know. Normal hair, Nikki. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish my makeup before I go out in public, and I do wanna show you guys something really cool real quick. So I'm gonna go above and beyond for this experiment. I also kinda wanna do my makeup super natural and pretty to go with this, and I'm going to actually, for the first time, use and try magnetic lashes because I am so over the glued lashes. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I have not been wearing any fake lashes lately because I am up to here with eyelash glue and it coming off. So to go out today, I'm gonna use magnetic lashes for the first time ever. There are cheap and fake knockoff magnetic lashes that a lot of people are buying from third parties, and those are actually crappy. They're just as bad as like the glue-on ones. But 1-2 Cosmetics is actually the first brand of magnetic lashes. So that's why I went with these ones. There are apparently different techniques to apply these, and I think they're in the works of making an applicator for them to make it easier. But I just opened up these guys, so I guess these are gonna help me. Oh my god, this is dope! Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. I'm about to get super pretty with this hair and these lashes. This is so funny. This is so like not me, but it might make me want to do this all the time. I literally am reading on my phone that these are reusable, so you don't have to keep buying unnecessary amounts and throwing them out once they get crusty. Like, these stay nice. Okay, saving money over here. So here it goes. I'm gonna try this. So apparently you go like this, you lay it. There's different methods. I'm trying the hand method. So apparently you have to sit it on your lash line and use mascara before you put it on to help it like stick there. And then they give you these little pieces that you put underneath so that way they connect. Oh, see, I mean, it wasn't on my eyelash, but that's basically how it works. Okay, practice makes perfect. Why did that just work? I mean, I know why it works, but like, oh my god. Okay, so that ends on, and now I gotta do the front end. Oh my god, they're so comfortable. Oh my god, magnetic lashes, guys. Oh my god, I look so pretty. Okay. Bingo, it worked. But yeah. These are amazing, they're life-changing. I also have the 1-2 wash, so that way if you put mascara on these or get them dirty, you can reuse them and use this to clean them. Okay, so now I'm gonna go change. All right guys, so this is my finished look. I basically put some hair behind my ears to make it look more realistic, have some dark roots showing so that way you see a hairline. I also am loving these lashes. I'll have a discount code right here and in the description if you guys want to try these out too. I don't think I'll ever waste money again on strip glue lashes. It's a lot cleaner. It's a lot more affordable because you don't have to keep buying them. And I mean, they're a lot more natural and they feel more sturdy. Game changer. But anyways, I'm wearing the most standard outfit that I would see somebody walking around in this area in the summertime. I feel like, you know, the usual is like, you know, a flannel or like something loose, like a bodysuit or a cami, and then some denim shorts and slides. So I asked Kenny to come with me because he sees what I deal with too, so I feel like he'll help me like execute this the best way possible. So yeah, we're gonna go pick up Kenny and then we're gonna start experimenting. So I'm here, I'm waiting for Kenny. I'm excited to see what he says about my hair. I'm actually kind of loving this color. These lashes are really crazy. Kenny's coming. Oh my god, he brought me hats!
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, this is gonna look even more real. How do you like the hair?
Oh, you're vlogging?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So Kenny brought me hats so it can look more real.
I brought a lot of hats.
Which is the most like basic that'll like make me blend.
What are you wearing? I kind of like, the khaki one. Or like Bad Hair Day.
Bad hair day.
Or just a jean one.
This video has to do with hair. I feel like this would be cute.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, that actually goes. Oh. You look like Gabby, kind of. It's weird.
Do I?
Yeah.
How do I look? So I'm thinking of going through the Dunkin' drive-thru, so then going to the mall. And then do that with blue hair. But the thing is like I have to ask a question. It's like people talk down to me with my blue hair.
They do?
Yeah, like especially like parents and like families or like workers. Like at the nail salon, ooh, they talk about like, why does this girl have blue hair? Or, like, you can tell like they just don't like it.
Yeah.
It's this certain nail salon, the one that Gabby and I stopped going to because they're like mean.
I hope. What did they say about it? They called her ugly, right?
Yeah. Gabby vlogged about it. And then at the Dunkin' drive-thru, I feel like it's always at the window. But usually the girls there are nice, so I'm gonna use that as an example. Like, I feel like my blue hair gets so much more attention. Like when I'm at the window, like, oh my god, I like your hair. But if it's a mean girl, she'll just like stare at my hair. Should I keep the same outfit on and then just change my hair and see if it changes?
Yeah.
Brunette or redhead Nikki, whatever you wanna call this color, is going to Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru because this is one of the nicer experiences I've had with blue hair. People actually compliment my hair when I go through the drive-thru. So I want to show you guys how like this is the downside. I'm not gonna get that good attention because it's not always bad attention. So this is the example of not having the good attention I normally get. Then we're gonna go to the mall and go to these conservative mom stores and show you guys the reactions I get. Hi, can I have a iced coffee, French vanilla swirl, almond milk and sugar? Medium, thank you. So usually this is the good attention. I don't want this video to be totally negative, like, oh my god, blue hair is discriminated, but I want to like show that like, if I come by here with my blue hair, I usually get a compliment from one of these workers. So it's not all bad.
Medium iced coffee, almond milk, and French vanilla swirl?
Yep.
328.
Thank you. Yeah, totally different. She like hardly looked at me. I feel like it took away my sparkle.
Wow.
Thank you. Totally different. Oh, thank you. I blended in so much they forgot.
She didn't even notice.
Yeah, I blended in so much they forgot to give me my card. Nate's gonna meet us at the house so he can film me and you at the mall, Kenny.
Okay.
She literally didn't even look twice. Like, she was just like, here you go, have a nice day. But I feel like when I come around with the blue hair, they look extra longer. I'll have pumpkin iced coffee, medium with almond milk and sugar. That's it. All right. This is a guy. Okay, so we went to another Dunkin' Donuts because I feel like the other Dunkin' we went to would know me by my car because I already went through. So we're gonna see what happens. This Dunkin' isn't as friendly, so we'll see.
Hi, 306.
Hi.
Is it just medium ice with pumpkin and almond milk, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I like your hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like your hair.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Bye, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that guy was so nice. They were so nice. Usually that Dunkin' isn't that like nice to me. They were really nice. First pumpkin spice coffee. Okay, so as you guys can see, I went to Dunkin' Donuts with my brown hair, and I went to Dunkin' Donuts with my blue hair. And when I had brown hair, the lady just like was normal with me, forgot to give me my card. That's how much I blended in. And then when I went to the other Dunkin' Donuts, not only did one person compliment my hair, but 2 people. So that is a really good bonus to having blue hair. You definitely get a lot more attention.
Definitely.
But like,
Stick out.
there's definitely days where you don't want people staring at you or that kind of attention, especially when I'm by myself. I'm a girl, and when I'm like driving around by myself, running errands, there's been situations where it's a conversation starter and guys come up to me and be like, I like your hair. And I'm like,
But is it like creepy guys? Like
Yes!
hot guys, yeah.
So like, it's a plus and minus, like there's pros and cons. But now, I'm at the mall, my local mall, and this is where I've had a lot of controversy. I'm going to walk into mom stores, get like all the mom stores, and like, let's see what these
They're
moms.
so judgy there. I feel like
They're
whenever I
like-
walk in there, like,
Like the first thought in their head, like I read it. I'm not letting my daughter dye her hair that color.
oh my gosh. Wow.
So let's see. I just had a realization that me and Gabby have no shame doing in public. I feel like we have guy humor, me and Gabby.
This probably isn't too good, Nikki. Well, no one's even looking, honestly.
Did she stare? I feel like we should go to this like restaurant. Oh my god, they have black curves. You know the shoes I have? They have them in black.
Nikki, I feel like look cute.
Hey guys, so I wasn't going to upload this video, and I know you guys are probably like watching like really confused because I had some weird public footage and it also kind of wasn't making sense. You guys are probably just like so confused, so I'm just gonna explain what happened. I feel like the footage that I got showed me many things to the point where I was almost embarrassed that I even wanted to film this and thought it would work. But basically, I have anxiety, as you all know. I'm very open about things I've gone through. I've had an eating disorder, I have OCD. I'm very anxious and it's something I deal with and I'm like learning how to deal with as I get older. But it didn't ever occur to me that I would ever have social anxiety because, you know, I'm a YouTuber. Like, I put my life out there. I make my life so public. Everything's starting to make sense now, and I feel like there's a reason I made this video. And I feel like what this video showed me is that a lot of things are made up in my head. When I started this video, as you could tell in the footage, I genuinely, wholeheartedly believed I would be able to get all this footage because in my mind, it seems like people stare at me a little longer, or it seems like people talk down to me a little bit, or make comments about my hair. Granted, this is one day of footage. I mean, it's probably, I feel like the truth lies somewhere in the middle, but ultimately, I feel like I create a lot of things in my head, and your head is a very powerful thing. It'll really make things seem real. I remember being in high school and walking into the cafeteria and feeling like all eyes went like this, like all heads turned, all necks snapped. Like I felt like when I would walk into a cafeteria, everyone would literally be staring at me, especially walking with a tray. I feel like I was worried people were like waiting to see me fall. And I know that's like really negative thinking, but like I feel like I'm so used to that I don't realize that maybe it's all made up in my head. And that's crazy. And I feel like whenever I used to do dance class, whenever it was time to go across the floor and like do the routines and dance moves and have like the class watch you, I remember I used to think everybody's waiting to see me mess up, like everybody's thinking I suck. Just very negative thoughts about like how people are perceiving me and looking at me and what they're thinking of me. And this video made me realize, oh my god, same thing with my blue hair. Like I'm walking around in public with just blue hair, like a hair color. And to me, because I don't see many people on the East Coast with crazy colored hair, in my mind, I think everybody's thinking, what's wrong with her? Why does she have blue hair? So I decided to upload this video anyway to show you guys that, like, yeah, there's probably like a few people that do talk crap about my hair, as there are probably some people that probably watch you in school and want you to fall with your tray or want you to suck doing dance across the floor. But a lot of it is dramatized in our heads when we have anxiety. A lot of it seems real. But what's crazy to me is the only like real feedback I got in my footage walking around with my blue hair were 2 compliments. So yeah, I wanted to post this to let you guys know that if you guys go out in public and you think everybody's looking at you or thinking poorly about you or talking about you or staring at you, it could be in your head. I'm in my 20s and going food shopping by myself, thinking about doing that gives me anxiety, and you know, running errands by myself, I do it, but when I do it, I mean, it just makes me anxious. I guess that's what social anxiety is. I get overwhelmed and I feel like everybody's looking at me and thinking about me badly. I want to post this to be an example for you guys, not to say I'm messed up, because I'm totally not messed up. I'm human, and I feel like blue hair or brown hair or red hair, whatever, I don't think that things are always as they seem, and it's really good to take a step back and just think realistically. I feel like when you have anxiety, it tends to make reality so unlogical. Like, seriously, think about it. When people are out in public and running errands and at the mall, someone's hair color probably isn't of their worries. Like, people go places with an agenda and have separate lives. So like, anxiety really like makes you not think logically. You're kind of more like thinking from your emotions, like you're thinking from fear. You're not thinking logically about the logical situation. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, this was a social experiment, but instead of proving something, I learned something about myself and how I need to, you know, say, screw you, anxiety. I'm going out in public and people aren't thinking badly about me. This is such a bizarre video. Like, okay, I hope you guys learned something from it. Please don't leave hate. Like, I'm not perfect and I'm still learning, and this video was eye-opening, and if you guys do have a similar situation, you know, maybe just try to think more on the positive side and logical side of things, because anxiety, fear, emotions, it can confuse you and it can really change the reality of what's really happening. So I love you guys. We always talk mental health on this channel. I love it because I think, you know, it's really important to feel like you're not alone, and I want to like make sure you guys feel like that. So yeah, I hope you guys like my banana sweatshirt. It's new. I'm also back in LA. I'm in my new office. It's being worked on. I'm hoping that I can update you guys with my moving vlogs and like room tours. I know that I did my moving vlogs and then I jumped into all these series, and now I want to like bring more daily vlogs back. So comment down below if you guys want to see what this office looks like and what my room's looking like so far. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!